All right, first up on the docket, we have the DC Direct Blackest Night Series 7. Holy crap. Series 7.
Time flies.
Red Lantern Mera figure. This thing is pretty cool. We were just looking at the package earlier. I mean, it's got some awesome details.
Yeah, she's very shiny.
Yeah.
And of course, I know you're excited about the little kitty over there.
Man, Dex-Star.
You hold him and pet him.
I hope he doesn't just spit fire all over you. But this is pretty cool. So these figures, or this figure is based off of, in Blackest Night, they have a little thing where you can deputize people. I mean, that's literally what they said, I believe.
Let me explain. It just kills me. It kills me still on the inside.
We'll stop right there. That's all you need to know. So this is the Red Lantern version of Mera, which looks cool.
So I mean, what's the back? This chick is like, was she married to Aquaman or something like that? And then and they're fighting the Black Lanterns or whatever.
Zombies.
I guess that they're all the zombie lanterns basically. They're trying to kill everyone in the universe or whatever. So they all the Lantern Corps, they get together and be like, we need as many people in the Lantern Corps as humanly possible. So let's just give everyone rings and hope and pray that they can kill off all the Black Lanterns.
My heart proceeded to break, you know.
Yeah. Now, Jason, did you get to read any of Blackest Night?
No. I got to read Wikipedia about 5 minutes before we started. Oh, actually, on the back here too, they have everything's kind of broken down.
He got that 100% right from Wikipedia 5 minutes before we started.
Yeah, I'm learning. I'm learning about DC Universe. Have never really been familiar with it, but. Yeah. About 95% of the stuff that we review on here is stuff that we actually purchase and everything. But every once in a while we get something that someone else purchased and allows us to, and like gives it to us to open on the show and review and stuff like that. And this was gifted to us from our friend Allie. Who's a huge comic book fan and everything like that, and fanatic. So, and she got it before any of us could get it, and we thought it was such a cool figure and everything like that. And then she let us borrow it to open for the show. So thanks, Allie. Appreciate it. Definitely appreciate that and everything. And yeah, it's awesome. So I can't wait to see it. Cool. All right, here we go. We have it all set up and ready to go. At first, I'm going to go over detail. Overall, this figure is pretty amazing looking, I think. All the individual scales all across her body, extremely good detail. Knock everything off. I know. The paint apps look fantastic. Really, I mean, I can't really say or come up with anything that's wrong with this figure for the most part. As far as her appearance, it is kind of a statue. Really, I mean. Like her head doesn't move or anything like that. You're basically, you stick her on her stand and you pose her, and then that's all you're going to really get out of her. But just absolutely remarkable as far as action figures. I mean, I wish more figures were made with this much detail and this much thought. Everything that goes into it, even down to the little things that hold the joints together. They're painted red. They're like a clear red, so they don't interfere with her color and stuff like that. It's just, I mean, that's awesome. So I would give this figure a 9. I think this figure is very, very good looking. I'm not really familiar with the character or anything like that, but for a display piece, I think you can't go wrong with this. I think it's great. So.
All right. So the thing I kind of like the best about the figure are really the accessories. I mean, just talking about stuff that hasn't been said. You already talked about how great the detail was, so I'm not going to rehash that. That's awesome. Mm-hmm. But I like the accessories. For one, she comes with her own red lantern here, which is the Bomb Diggs. Of all the emotional spectrum ones, this is like the most different, deviates from the standard lantern. So I dig that she comes with her own. And she also got this little scepter. Really good detail, a nice ruby red on the middle there. I like the fact that you can take it out of the package and it didn't get all bowed and crazy looking.
Yeah, it actually has some bend to it too. Like they purposely made it bend a little bit better in the middle.
It's got the nice. You can see they got the nice little rings here in the middle, which I just love. They're all a bunch of tiny ones. It would have been easy just to make that one piece of plastic, but instead they decided to put the grooves in there, and it just brings the whole thing together. It's really nice. And of course, the elephant in the room, the Dex-Star figure here, looking like he's flying in space, getting ready to puke up blood. Oh my! It's his twin. His twin's over here. Oh my gosh! We got a triplet in the family. But I like the Dex-Star. He moves his head. You can move his head and his tail.
Yeah,
and that's it.
That's about it.
you just call him Death-Star?
No,
Death-Star.
Dex-Star.
Pretty sure he said
Death-Star.
Death-Star.
But believe it or not, he actually had some paint wear on him even before I accidentally dropped him there. Just like little chips on his knee. The ring on his tail is just like the symbol and the ring are a little deformed, but those are kind of nitpicky things, really.
I mean, he's really small, so
He's really
it's
small.
kind of difficult to.
I have high expectations.
For an inch tall figure, yeah.
2 inches, the size matters. But yeah, like the costume looks really great. It comes back to the attention to the detail thing, really.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of detail in them, so I think overall for the figure, looking at it, I'd probably give it.
Or this base.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the sweet base. Overshadows Mera herself. This is the Red Lantern symbol here in the middle, and that's the base they gave it, which is different from the other Blackest Night figures because a lot of them have just been coming with the base is just a Green Lantern symbol, which, you know, for somebody that's a Red Lantern, it just doesn't make sense to have a Green Lantern base, so this matches.
Mm-hmm.
How very fashionable and couth. So, I think my overall rating, I'd probably give it 8.5 because of the, you know, I'm picky.
Cool. Alrighty. And as I said, everything is cool on it. I'm going to talk a little about the articulation. This figure's got your most basic articulation, I think. You know, the arms can move out to the sides, but other than that, it's just normal elbow joint articulation.
So she's great
Elbow
for bear
joints.
hugging.
Yeah, right. Jason said earlier, the head doesn't really move. The wrists don't swivel around. You got articulation at the hips, up and down, and then again at the knees. But it's not really made for major poses. Pretty much the pose in the box, and maybe her arms out. That's about all you're gonna do with it. That's what it's made for, though.
Mm-hmm.
And just like everybody else said, detail, the accessories, everything's pretty cool. So overall, I'm gonna give this figure an 8.
Awesome.
Yeah.